the Starbug keys in the central
I'm
pot
Dan,
and looks up to
this
see
is
Rimmer and
part
Crichton
4
sniffing and
of
thumbs-upping like Billy-O.
Here we go then,
We're
gents.
reacting to Red Dwarf Identity
The
Within.
dealer starts to deal, and as the cards go round the table,
If you haven't
Lister
seen
is
part
rubbing
1,
his
2 and
hands,
3
and
yet,
Rimmer and Crichton are twirling
they'll be in
arm
a
arm
pinned
at the
comment.
bar. But before the cards reach Lister, Zurul the Gelf has suddenly sat down next to him and been dealt Lister's hand. Lister looks at his new hand, a 2 and a 3. He looks up at Rimmer and Crichton, who stand aghast. He looks at Zurul, who is twirling the keys to Starbug around his pointy finger.
Bloody cheated you.
Interior, the gambling den, a few moments later. Zurul is striding out of the den with a great jar of mushy peas, and the
0,
Starbug
10.
keys are jingling. Crichton is closely following him, with Rimmer behind, supporting a drunken Lister.
Please, sir, I beseech you. He wasn't gambling for mere profit, but risking his all for the life of a friend. Where's your compassion? Where's your sense of charity?
Zurul turns, and in the same instant his sword is at Crichton's throat.
Ah, I see sir gave already.
Zurul goes. I take it that was a no, then?
Well, thank goodness the auction won't have begun yet. Otherwise, Mr. Cat might have started spending money he doesn't have.
What do you mean, not begun? It's noon. Crichton bangs his head.
I call it midday
And they
myself.
say quartz is completely accurate.
Exterior day, the marketplace, at that moment. On a podium, a weaselly-looking Gelf auctioneer is banging his hammer. Going, gone. A happy Gelf steps up with a jar of mushy peas to claim a pile of fly-blown meat on the podium. At the back of a crowd of Brufrino and Kinatawawi Gelfs stands Cat. He wrinkles his nose at the meat.
This is something I think is the
Kinatawawi. To a dog.
There should betray, sell the some
it is a dog.
emo hawks
is
to
led
the
onto the podium.
Yeah, and when they sell to the Buffino, they put the emo hawk with a ritual which
snack you can
causes them to be able to do more than just change emotion. They can.
If I
Like
had
I say,
a blaster,
I think I did say in
you'd all be charcoal
I'm
briquettes.
British thing
Cat
about this.
has appeared by the
What it
podium.
can actually do.
Don't you worry, non-baby. Me and the guys are gonna buy you right out of
Did I?
there.
Yeah, I think I
Aura
did.
rolls her eyes. Really? Why don't I feel reassured? Now then, gentlemen, the bidding begins. A Gelf raises his finger. Cat raises his finger. Another Gelf bids.
Going on
Cat
for a bit.
raises 2 fingers. Cool, enjoying himself.
This is easy. See, honey, I'm good with my fingers.
All the time, the auctioneer counts the bids in sing-song Bruffuino. Soon the Gelfs are getting annoyed. The bidding speeds up, and the Cat is having to jerk his hand up and down constantly to top
They raise
every
people in
bid.
history.
And me, 10 more. I'll double that. Hell, I'll treble it.
Until the price is so high that the Gelfs peter out and stop bidding.
La toca.
Going once to the strange cat-like bloke at the front.
Hey, you dudes got the teeth. You just don't got the dough.
He turns to see Crichton and Rimmer next to him, supporting Lister between them. Yes. Cash flow. Small problem.
Come on, man. Make with the peas. I got bills to pay here. La toca.
Going twice.
Blunt mode. Sir, no cash. You're dead, cheese lunch.
No cash?
You're marginally less liquid than a packet of cuppa soup. Going. Bang!
A cup of
A
soup.
great big jar of peas is whacked on the podium. On the other end of it is Zurul. I'll double his bid. Everyone, including Aura, looks at Cat. Cat thinks for a moment.
Could I arrange a small loan?
Aura slaps her forehead. I despise him. The auctioneer bangs his hammer. Sold to the
Forehead.
trader
Right, let's go with
Zurul.
that. 1, 2, 3,
Aura
4.
is led off in chains by
Actually, I can
Zurul.
get more than that.
Cat,
I've got a 6
incensed,
cents.
turns on Lister.
Actually, no, it's the
You
front
let
of
me
the thing.
down
It's
again.
a joke.
Sorry. Couldn't get us a glass of
It was
water.
a sniper wolf joke,
I'm
that
gonna
one.
get her back, and I don't need your help.
You against
She's great,
2 tons of fur
I
and
like
muscle.
her.
Earth to
And a lot
Cat.
of people don't judge me,
I'd
but I
rather
like her,
die
and that's
cat
my opinion.
than live as someone's pet.
Suit yourself. Give me the collar and the worming tablets any day of the week.
Be logical, sir. He's bigger than you. He's faster. He has more chewing gear than a White House shredder.
I don't need logic. I'm a cat. I need instinct.
Cat pulls a sword from the scabbard of a nearby Gelf and dashes off after Zurul. Crichton and Rimmer look at each other. Dead. Exterior day, round the back of the cages, a few moments later. Glancing around him, Zurul pushes Aura back into a dark corner, menacingly. Aura spits at him. I want you to know that when you've eaten me alive, I'm gonna haunt your intestines. Suddenly, Zurul is tapped on the shoulder. He spins and sees Cat leaning casually on a cage.
Hey, Buckteeth. You ever use that sword? Or is it the only thing you can find to dangle down your trousers?
And suddenly,
it's compensating for something.
Zurul going at it furiously, driving Cat backwards.
That's the out of time
I'm
music.
afraid you're dead, Mr. Pretend Cat. Cat turns to her, still fighting.
Thanks for the encouragement.
I'm sorry. Just the way it is. He's a skilled murderer. You're an idiot. He'll kill you very soon.
How soon?
Effectively, you're already dead.
What, like this?
Suddenly, Cat stops dead. Like a statue, mouth open,
Yeah, I
eyes
reckon this
staring
bit
straight
could happen.
ahead. Zurul,
The thing about the
about
cat
to
and the
strike,
thing, yeah.
hesitates.
I reckon that
looks
would all
for
happen.
a long moment at Cat.
Even the thing.
Reaches out an
on a
exploratory
minute.
finger to touch his frozen opponent. And suddenly, Cat has sprung back to life again,
Yeah.
knocking Zurul backwards
Yeah, I reckon
with his
that's gonna
sword.
Fooled you.
Now it's Cat who's on the offensive, hopping on one leg while he's
Yeah, everything
slicing
be different.
the
The
Gelf.
reason why they go to the planet
Why are
and
you
the
doing that?
I
And
don't
the-
know. Call it instinct?
and the
Call it bonkers, more like. But Zurul
Yeah,
is
where
clearly
they go.
confused by Cat's erratic behavior, and further thrown when Cat avoids his every stroke, hopping this way and that, as if Cat knew when and where Zurul was going to strike. Finally, Cat sticks his left hand out, at the ready for no apparent purpose, while still fighting with his right. A moment or two later, in the thick of the battle, Zurul trips, and his sword goes flying straight into Cat's waiting hand. Cat pins the Gelf to the ground with the tips of two swords.
Hey, I can't decide. Are you Donna or Sheesh?
Meanwhile, Crichton, Rimmer, and Lister have arrived and stand to one side, amazed.
Well,
I'll be a galloping space elk.
I'm cantering right alongside you, sir.
That's my cat, that is. Though not in the owner-pet possessive sense, mind you. Zurul squirms to get free. Cat raises his sword to strike a final blow, and then
Wait!
Wait.
it spoke. Zurul touches his ornate belt, and all of a sudden his form
Yeah, I
is
kind of like the
changing
idea of
from
this.
7-foot Gelf to 5-foot Catman.
I kind of like the idea of
Sub-Lieutenant.
You know this
disguising
guy?
as a.
He led my platoon.
I kind of like the idea
that
of this
mean
bit
I
though, so
can't
this
kill
should
him?
be left in.
I had to adopt a morphing belt to move among the Gelfs. Otherwise, I would never have found you.
Zurul gets up, produces a key, and frees Aura from the neck chain. Cat looks on, disconsolately.
Comrade,
Comrade. They embrace, and that's when Cat throws his sword, spearing Zurul through the middle.
I don't know how.
He
I don't know,
crumples
find that
and
a very
dies.
sickening character for the
Zurul?
cat, personally. I'm not sure I put
Steady
that
on.
bit in. Andrew,
if I didn't know better,
I'd
I'd
say
say
the
that
cat's
was a
psychopath.
gratuitous
Mind you, I
act
don't
of
think it's a
jealous
psychopath.
rage.
I know that it's.
Cat stoops in the hay
I don't
around
know, 'cause
Zurul's body.
I feel that
He
Cat
holds
seems
up
to
a
care for
tiny
crying quite a lot.
razor-sharp dagger.
So,
And
I
what's
don't think
this
it's a
then? A toothpick?
psycho. Mind you, it
You
could
want to
be
know
because
who
of
betrayed your platoon? Reckon
Mind you, I
I'm
like this
standing on
idea
it.
of one of them
I
betraying
don't-
it, though.
I mean, what
betraying it,
can I...
betraying it,
Hey,
whatever.
shut up and stick your tongue in my mouth.
He takes her in his arms, and they kiss extendedly. Meanwhile, Rimmer sneaks over and whips the Starbug keys out of Zurul's jacket. He addresses the corpse. Mind if I... No, not at all. Go right ahead. He joins Crichton and Lister, who are walking away.
Pure, unbridled instinct. Arguably superior to any meg of onboard RAM.
Oh, yeah. He might be stupid, our cat, but he's not thick. Interior Starbug cockpit, later. Rimmer, Crichton, and Lister at their places in the cockpit.
That's the end of part
Talking
4.
on the comm to the cat.
Part
who
5 will
appears
be
on
up
a
again
monitor.
soon. If it's
All
already up,
systems in
there'll be in a
survival pod
pinned
check
comment.
out. Food and oxygen for 2. Transferring the last
I'm
coordinates
Dan.
of cat sighting
The
to your
action.
Navicom
And
now.
smoke me a kipper.
sounds,
I'll be
man?
back for breakfast.
Yes, yes.